Okay, do you actually know what you do? Now, of course, you know what you do, but are you able to clearly articulate what it is that you do for your company? And also, are you able to clearly articulate what your company actually does? See, people always talk about the elevator pitch and all that stuff. And honestly, I would say that the elevator pitch is buzzwords and old school 80s style of selling. That's not how life works these days, particularly with, transfer of information and people having less patience to kind of hear you out. But if you were in a bar with loud music and someone says, "Well, what do you do? What does your company do?" It's very rare that people are actually able to clearly state what it is they do. Now, I don't believe in scripts. I don't believe in calling scripts or sales scripts, and this is exactly how you need to say things. But I do believe that you need to have some form of a write up, a quick and clear explanation as to what your company does, and a quick and clear explanation as to what you specifically do for that company. That allows people to understand and be able to reason with your points, right? If you start to confuse people, that in itself will make a potential sell in the future next to impossible because they're going to be spending their time trying to figure out what it is that you even do or what it is that you're even doing in this conversation. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're selling them, but even casually when you're with colleagues out at a coffee shop or if you're at a club or if you're talking to someone just without trying to sell, you actually are selling without really doing much effort because everybody's going to ask you, well, what is it that you do? And normally, if somebody can understand what it is that you do and what your company does, the first thing that they do is they try to draw connections. Oh, I know somebody who might be interested in that. Or hey, you know what? That's interesting. Let me try to connect you to this person who might be open to that. Or hey, let me take a mental note of that. And then a few months later, you get an email from them. Hey, I remember you were telling me what you do. You should probably connect with this person. That's how you can sell as a part of your life. Are you a salesperson or are you just someone selling? 99% of people out there who have sales roles are just people who are selling. But if you're a salesperson, it's a part of your entire life. So you're always kind of positioning your product. You're always positioning who you are within that product or your service. That's just a natural part of your being. So you're always sounding like a compelling value proposition. And that's a key thing for salespeople to always remember. Know exactly what you do and be able to articulate it very clearly in any scenario.